12 years ago was the first time I ever bought a waist trainer, and it was after I had my firstborn son. And then 2 years ago, I heard about exercise belts, which are also a form of waist trainers, and I had never ever tried them before. So I decided to buy them and check them out to see which ones I could wear to work, which ones I could wear at home for exercise, and see if I could use them interchangeably.
Interesting.
By the way, I'm focusing mainly on waist trainers for this video, so anything that just covers the torso. If you're looking for shapewear that covers your thighs and other parts of your body, then I'll link another video that I've done already that looks at different shapewears for those sections. So I ended up trying 5 different everyday waist trainers to see which one felt the most comfortable and would be suitable for work. The first one was a 25 steel bone waist trainer. It was very, very difficult to wear. It is so snug. You would know that the material is really, really strong and stretchy. But once it was on, it fits really nicely. It didn't cover my back rolls, but that is a story for another day. In terms of the support for my waist and my lower waist, I would say it gave a lot of support. But I wouldn't recommend it for every day. And it is similar to the second one I tried, which was 17 steel bones. So it had 17 spiral steel bones. Now this one was actually for a longer torso. This one had only 3 sets of hooks compared to the 25 steel bone that had 4 sets of hooks. I struggled to wear this one. I actually preferred it a little bit because the torso was longer. So when I tucked it under jeans, it looked nice and it looked like it was giving me the coverage that I needed. It also didn't cover my back rolls as well. It didn't really give me the support at my with my back rolls on this side. So I will stick to the normal torso for the waist trainers. Now for the everyday waist trainers, I always like to wear either a spaghetti strap top or a vest underneath it before I wear the waist trainer on top of it. This is because if any of the waist trainers have steel bones, sometimes I would see that they would leave marks on my body and I never liked the way they looked. So I always wear something underneath. That way I protect my body and then I'm not getting any marks on my body, but I'm still getting the support that I need. Now the vest trainer was quite interesting. It had 3 sets of hooks. It had a top hook, then it had a zipper that covered the hooks. And immediately I liked it because I was like, oh, this would look nice underneath my clothes. This wouldn't show. While it was nice and it gave me the support at the back, it didn't feel like it was doing much. And I could see it actually bunching up at the back. So I was like, depending on what I'm wearing, if I'm wearing a freer shirt or a button-down shirt, it might not show. But if I wanted to wear something that was fitted, like a sleeveless top, it looks like it would be something that would be visible underneath my clothes. Now this next one was quite different. It is 9 steel bone. It had different sets of hooks at different points, I think 4 different points. And each of those points had 3 sets of hooks. And then it has a zipper in front to cover the hooks. This was actually comfortable to wear. This I felt I could wear all day and not even think about it and not even worry. While it was comfortable, it was a little bit difficult to zip up. One of the hooks kept snagging on the zip when I was trying to pull it up. Now here's an old one I have. I've had it for 6 years. I probably need to throw it away at this point. You can see that it's quite weak. It is actually a 7 steel bone waist trainer. I've worn it for many years. And you can see that the waist has cinched in. And it's a bit, the spiral steel bones are quite loose now, so they're not as strong as they used to be. But to be honest with you, they still give me a lot of support when I wear them. I feel supported, I feel good. And if I didn't have any other waist trainer, I would still use something like this. But it's interesting to see how it looks after you've worn it for a period of time. But once you begin to feel like it's not giving you the support you need, then that is the time to get a different one. Now going on to the exercise belts. The first one I tried, I have got to say, is one of the best exercise belts I have ever worn. So for this one, it has 7 steel bones, 3 sets of hooks, and then 3 belts with Velcro to stick them on. I always wear them on top of my clothing. I would always wear the waist trainer on top of it. You can wear it underneath, but I've always preferred wearing it on top. For this pink one, I've had it for years. It doesn't give me as much support, but anytime I wear it and I go on a long walk or I do any type of exercise, I will still sweat. You will see the sweat around my torso. Now for this one, even though it's quite old, it hasn't really given me as much support as I would have wanted compared to this new one that I've tried out and with the way it feels on my body. What I noticed with exercise belts is that anytime I wear them and take them off, I noticed that you would see sweat on top of my sports top or sports bra, whatever I'm wearing underneath it, you would see sweat round my torso.
Yeah, boy.
This final one is called a slimming wrap band belt. It's also known as a waist trainer wrap belt. It is long and it's got Velcro at different points of the belt. And then when you're wrapping it around your body, it's the parts that have Velcro. It helps to kind of like protect and support the belt to stay as it is or stay in whichever way you have wrapped it onto your body. Now this particular one I bought last year. I never even took it out of the wrapper. I just bought it, thought it'd be useful, and I put it away. I forgot where I put it. And it wasn't until I was doing this video that I remembered that I bought something that was similar, and I scrounged around until I found it and thought to try it here. This one I actually love. Apart from the fact that you don't have any hooks that you need to wear, it is so easy to wrap around your body. You can wrap it loose. You can also wrap it tighter. And what I noticed was that it gave me full support around my torso area. And I was able to move different parts of the belt to cover certain areas or to, smoothen any of the sides. Now, some people wear this underneath their clothes. Other people wear it for exercise. I have to say that I am pleasantly surprised with this. It's actually the cheapest out of all the waist trainers or exercise belts I have ever bought. Would I wear this for every day? Probably not.
And who the fuck asked you? Fuck.
I think I would rather wear it for exercise and then take it off once I'm done with the exercise. Now, can you interchange them? I tried wearing my everyday waist trainer to exercise when I didn't have any exercise belt. I found it a little bit uncomfortable because I was walking for long distances. However, it still gave me some good support. But what I noticed was that when I switched to wearing the exercise belt, I noticed the sweat around my torso. So it's probably because of the sweat wicking fabric that it is made of. But I found that the exercise belt gave me better support than the waist trainer when it came to exercising for short periods of time. These are detachable hooks. I bought it. It's in a set of 2. And so I just counted how many hooks to make sure that this would fit perfectly with my waist trainer. So if you get a waist trainer and it feels like it's too tight, but give it 5-7 days or 10 days, it would feel more comfortable. It might make sense to just buy these hooks and just attach them to the waist trainer you're wearing. That way you can wear it for longer and you don't need to buy like 2 different types when you find out that the other one is not as snug as you want it to be. I put the information on this in the description box below, as well as all the waist trainers that I tried out. So for work, I'd say go for 7 to 9 steel-boned waist trainers unless you're more advanced when it comes to waist training. And for exercise, I'd say go for either the 7 steel-boned belt that has the Velcro if you want something really, really tight and snug. Otherwise, I'd say go for the wrap band belt. They're cheaper and it's so comfortable and easy to wear while giving you the support you need. If you're looking for full body shapewear that gives you thigh coverage and covers your entire body, then go watch this video next. Take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next videos.